Hey, class. Hey, class. Or I guess you probably can't hear me. Hey, class. If you're one of my students from last year, you should be responding with the hey, coach. All right? How you doing today, guys? Right now, this is going to be your introductory video to PE on Teams. All right? I know I gave you a short video last week. This week, this video is going to be telling you about everything that we're doing once you get back here in person. Okay? And then we're going to do some stretching right after that. All right? So, first off, we're going to talk about our rules and regulations. All right? First things first, okay? When you come to PE, all right, you're going to get yourselves some hand sanitizer. Okay, and then you're going to have a seat in one of these red squares, as you can see that I have. Okay, these squares are 6 feet apart. 6 feet apart. They are going by good COVID-19 rules. Okay, and we must follow those in-person rules, being 6 feet apart and having a mask on. Okay, I'm going to talk about ways that we can have our mask off and where we can stay safe. But we must get some hand sanitizer when we leave, well, when we come and when we leave for PE, okay? That's very important, to come in with clean hands and leave with clean hands, okay? All right, so first things first, we're gonna talk about our rules. Number one, you must respect the teacher, okay? All right, so meaning whenever I'm talking, no one should be talking. All right, I have a lot of information to get out in a little bit of time so we can have more time having PE and having fun. All right. Remember now, if you're talking while I'm talking, can't everyone hear me? And I have to stop talking so everyone can. Okay. So if you're going to be rude and not let the teacher talk, you're going to take away from your PE time. Okay. Remember, this is your PE time, not mine, and we don't want to be wasting it. Okay. Everybody got it? All right. Rules and regulations. All right, we understand that we must come in here, get hand sanitized, and follow Coach Bradford's directions. I'm either going to tell you to have a seat on a piece of a yellow tape or go have a seat in a red box, okay? Meaning that, all right, I'm not telling you to go anywhere near the stage, okay? So that's first rule right there, all right? Make sure you come and get inside your boxes or a yellow piece of tape, and do not go anywhere near the stage. Everybody see this stage. This stage is for performing arts, not PE, okay? So we should not go anywhere near the stage, especially without my permission, okay? So I'm hoping parents are watching this video right along with you guys, is that we are to go nowhere near the stage without Coach Bradford's permission, okay? The principal doesn't want anyone on the stage, so that means I do not want anyone on the stage, okay? I'm the only one that has permission to get on the stage. And if I give you permission, that's when you have permission. Okay? So stay away from the stage unless you have permission. Next place to stay away from, okay, is the blue boxes. That is on the side. You see the big blue boxes with these boxes on top of them? We don't like jumping on top of those. If you choose to jump on top of those, in those brown boxes, we have some books. So if you don't want to do PE and you want to jump up on top of the blue box, you can jump up there and grab yourself a book and go have a seat in our benches on the side that are spaced out for social distance. Okay? All right? Stay away from the stage, stay away from the blue boxes, and also very important, stay off our basketball goals. All right? Please stay off the basketball goals. The basketball goals are very important to Susie Talbot Elementary. Okay? There's a game that Coach Bradford likes to play. It's called sideline basketball. I believe everyone at school loves to play it, okay? So if we want to continue to play sideline basketball, we must stay off the basketball goals, okay? Because if we have to repair them, it's going to take us so long to repair the basketball goals, and it's going to cause me to take the ones away from us outside, okay? So respect this place, stay off the stage, stay off the blue boxes, and please stay off the basketball goals, okay? Thank you. Okay, next rule is to respect yourself. All right? Respecting yourself. What does it mean by respecting yourself? All right, it's meaning number one, by following all directions that Coach Bradford gives you. Okay? All right, so when we are asked to have a seat specifically on a red square. When you're asked to have a seat on the red square, all right, I'll go ahead and try to demo for you. All right, as you can see, I have myself a red square. I came and I have a seat in my red square. You don't have to be crisscross applesauce, but it's preferred, okay? But we are seated, legs crossed, and you got away to where we are following our directions, okay? We will have a seat. We will not lay on the ground. This is a no-no. We will not spin around, okay? That is a no-no, all right? That is not respecting yourselves. That is damaging the clothes that your parents have spent a lot of money on you to wear to school. Okay, so far as respecting yourselves, when Coach Bradford tells you to come in and have a seat, you come in and have a seat like a civilized human being, okay? No one told you to wallow down on the ground. No one told you to spin around in a circle while you're on the ground, okay? No one told you to do a push-up. You were told to come in, have a seat, and that's what you are doing right now, okay? That is part of respecting yourself. That's one part of respecting yourself. Another part of respecting ourselves is when you are playing, you are to stay on your feet. So when Coach Bradford asks you to have a seat, you have a civilized seat. But when we are playing, we don't want to fall on the ground, lay on the ground being silly. Reason why, all right? When we are playing a game, we are being active. We are running around. So if you fall on the ground, all right, and you're not on your feet, you could get stepped on. You can get hurt, okay? We're trying to be preventive of all injuries around here, okay? So if you fall on the ground, please get back up. Do not lay on the ground being silly because you can get stepped on, okay? In a lot of games that I play, if you're on the ground, you're going to be out, okay? Next rule, all right? Try your best and always try to have fun. All right, every game that we have, every activity that we have, no one's going to like or no one's going to be very good at it, okay? But all I ask for you to get a good grade in PE is to try your best and try to have fun. I'm only going to ask you to try something once, all right? I'm not going to make you do it. I'm just going to ask you to try it. If you try it, I'm going to get you a good grade for the day, all right? So make sure you try everything. Have a good attitude, show good sportsmanship, all right, and PE is going to be fun. Next thing, we're going to respect each other, all right? Big time for Coach Bradford is that you must respect each other, all right? You want to respect yourself, but you also want to respect each other, all right? You always want to listen when others are talking. They could be asking the same question that you are asking, but if you talk while they're talking, they may not understand what's going on. Okay, or you may not understand what's going on. I may be able to answer the question for you. The same question they're asking, I could probably answer that same question for you. So always listen and show respect when someone else is talking. And do not interrupt. Keep your hands and your feet to yourselves. That's very big nowadays because we are living in the era of COVID-19, the coronavirus, okay? To where we can't even touch each other. We can't even touch our family members. Okay, so be sure to keep your hands and your feet to yourselves because we're supposed to be 6 feet apart anyway. All right, as long as we're 6 feet apart, guess what? No hands, no feet could be going to each other. And plus, if you're in here, you should be staying in your lane anyway. There's a big red square that has your boundary in it, okay? You stay inside your boundary. All right, and always show good sportsmanship. Okay, we won't pout, we won't complain, we won't call anybody sorry, we won't call anybody trash. Okay, we will always congratulate somebody. Okay, we'll always say good game, better luck next time, or try harder next time. Okay, or you will get it. All right, just understand we want to have good sportsmanship. We don't want to be mean or negative to anybody. We're all about positivity up in here in Coach Bradford's PE class. All right, along with respecting yourself and respecting each other, all right, you must wear athletic shoes, tennis shoes, all right? Understand what days of the week that you're going to have PE to where you're going to be wearing tennis shoes throughout the day, all right? You can't have sandals, can't have your Timberland boots or your workman boots, no Crocs, all right? We need tennis shoes, sneakers, all right? And girls, if you can think about it also now, on your day that you come to PE, You need to have on some pants or some shorts, something very comfortable. We try not to have any skirts because you're gonna be running around. Sometimes you like be on the ground. You gotta be able to play proper in the skirt. Okay, and always have your mask available. Okay, whenever my doors aren't open and we are not 6 feet apart, we are not following COVID-19 rules. And we gotta have our mask on and make sure it is above our nose. Okay? All right? That's really the way it works. It has to be above our nose. Okay? The mask must be above our nose. I'm able to have my mask off right now because I'm the only one inside the room right now. Okay? So I'm not spreading anything to anyone, and no one's bringing anything to me right now. All right? Because I'm in my gym/auditorium. Okay, so I do not need a mask on right now. But I'm going to continue on with the rules. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and start stretching. All right, again, we want to respect this place. All right, meaning that there's no food or drink coming in here. All right, there's no need to have food or drinks. If you want rats and you want roaches inside your auditorium, bring the food and drinks in here, but I will not allow it. Okay, please keep the food and drinks out of here. Remember to stay off the basketball goals. Stay off the stage, stay off the blue boxes. And one big thing that's very important, do not touch the equipment that is laid out before the game. Okay, if we touch the equipment, being that we are in COVID-19 world, okay, every time someone using the equipment, I have to spray it down and disinfect it. And it takes it 20 minutes for the next class to use it or for the next person to touch it. All right, so it's very important that we don't touch anything without my permission, because if we touch it, without my permission and where we can't use it, I may have to spray it, and we may have to wait, then it may cut into your PE time. You only have 45 minutes. We don't want to waste too much time of it. All right, next thing we're going to talk about how we're treating COVID-19 here in this building and for PE. How we treat COVID-19. Every time you come to PE, you must get yourselves a squirt of hand sanitizer. Every time you leave for PE, you must get yourself a squirt of hand sanitizer. Okay? Ways we can have our mask off. Okay? Because when you come in here, you're going to have your mask on until I get my doors open. So I'm going to go ahead and point to you at door number 1. When I have this door open, I'm sorry, I'm doing a little too much on the video, but I'm gonna have one door open. I'm gonna go ahead and show you my other door that I'm gonna have open. And keep in mind now, guys, this is the same stuff that you are getting as you are in person. So this is basically your first day in PE. Because everybody got the same rules. Everybody got the same thing. So when my doors are open, you got door number 1 and you got door number 2 over there, if you can see it open. All right, as I have the doors open and everyone is 6 feet apart in their red squares, that means you can take your mask off. Okay, that is the COVID-19 rules that we are living in. That's the only way you can have your mask off when you are in this building for PE. Okay, you can have your mask off. When my 2 doors are open, see my door open over there and my door open over there, it's gonna make it very hot in here. So make sure you wear minimal clothes, don't wear a jacket. All right, but when my doors are open and we are 6 feet apart and we are following all the guidelines and the rules, yes, we can take our mask off. That's the only way you can take your mask off for PE. The rules are a little different once we get outside. I'm going to go ahead and close the door right now so we don't get interrupted, because the first video I was showing everybody, I was already interrupted by somebody coming in. So I got to close the door back. All right. So those are the ways you can take off your mask during PE. If you are done, if you choose to quit a activity, or you choose to take a rest on the activity and we are not close by each other, or if we are not meeting all the COVID-19 guidelines or rules, we have to wear a mask. Okay? All right, so if we're sitting to the side, as you can see on the benches, they have red lines back there. Okay? To stay away. Matter of fact, I'll roll to our COVID-19 rules poster that we have up in here. So you can see it. It tells us all the rules and the guidelines of what we should be doing. All right, hope everybody understands. Okay, but if you see my lines on these chairs, they are 6 feet apart. So make sure we are sitting in between the lines when we are sitting on the benches. Okay? All right, so we're going to go ahead and talk about how you get your grade. All right, the real most important thing. All right, you're going to, every time you come to PE, every time Coach Bradford calls out your name for roll, all right, you're going to get you 10 points. All right, you get 5 points for behavior and 5 for your participation. All right, I multiply both of those by 10 to make sure you get 100 points for the day. All right, and if you keep on getting 100 points throughout the school year, guess what? You're going to finish PE with the 100 points of base. All right, you get 5 points for your behavior. You know when you're doing right and you know when you're doing wrong. You know when you're talking out of place and you know when you're not. You know how to raise your hand. You know how to keep your hands to yourself. You know how to respect each other. And you know how to respect yourself. Guess what? You're going to finish the day with 5 points for behavior. Okay? Very easy. Okay? Very easy for you to get 5 points, half of what you can get for PE. The other 5 points for participation. You participate in all my stretches. You participate in the game. You try to play the game. You try to have fun. You show good sportsmanship. You stay in your lane. Guess what? You only get 5 points for that. 5 plus 5 equals 10. Okay? That's all what PE is all about. It's following directions and having fun. I don't care how athletic you are. If you are a great athlete, hold your right hand up and give yourself a nice little pat on the back for being a great athlete. All right? Coach Bradford don't care. Coach Bradford cares about you following directions and having fun. Okay? Having good fun with me, not your own fun being silly. All right? If you can do all that, guess what? We're going to have a great time in PE and your grade is going to be awesome. All right? So if you're ready for the stretching, let me get a hey class. Hey class. All right, good. Before we start stretching, okay? So I want everybody to be on the same page when we get back. We got to practice our 2 claps for the Ric Flair. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and try to make my makeshift camera right now, which is right here. All right, because I'm going to go ahead and start stretching soon. All right, first off, we're going to talk about 2 claps for the Ric Flair. So if you're right along with me, let's try this out. I'm going to ask you for 2 claps. So give me 2 claps. 2 claps. 2 claps. All right, we got 2 claps now, right? All right, I'm going to say Ric Flair. Ric Flair, woo! All right, make sure it's 1 woo. We're not going to howl like some dog, like, oh, no, 1 woo. Ric Flair, woo! Ric Flair, woo! Ric Flair, woo! Y'all got it? So it's going to go 2 claps. Ric Flair, woo! 2 claps. Ric Flair, woo! 2 claps. Ric Flair, woo! 2 claps with a Ric Flair. Woo! 2 claps with a Ric Flair. Woo! 2 claps with a Ric Flair. Woo! All right, everybody got it? That is how we transition to our stretches. All right, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and stretch. So go ahead and clear out your living room or wherever you're watching this from. Make yourself some room. I'm going to go ahead and clear myself out, as you can see. Roll my chair out of the way. I'm going to put my walkie-talkie on up. And we're going to go ahead and start our stretches. All right, so the first exercise, and I am in the red square if you can't see. All right, so I am staying in my lane. The first exercise is going to be high knees, running in place. We're going to do it for 20 seconds. The first 10 seconds we're gonna go slow. The second 10 seconds we're gonna speed it on up. Is everybody ready? I can't hear you. I know I'm not live with you, but I don't know you didn't say we're ready. Is everybody ready? Good. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job, 2 claps, Ric Flair. Woo! All right. Good deal. All right. Now we're going to do arm circles. I'm sorry, trunk twists. We're going to do trunk twists. We're going to turn to our left, and we're going to finish to our right. It's going to be hard for me to do this because I don't have you guys counting. All right. But we're going to count to 20. But I'm going to count the odd numbers. You guys are going to count the even numbers. So if you understand that, if I say 1, you say 3, 5, 7, 9. Y'all got it? All right, here we go. Trunk twist. We're going to count to 20. I got odd, y'all got even. Everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Begin. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and you should be saying 20. Good job. 2 claps, Ric Flair. Woo! All right, now we're going to do arm circles. We're going to go forward for 20. All right, I got odd, y'all have even. Everybody ready? Is everybody ready? Let's begin. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, and 20. Good job. 2 claps, Ric Flair. Woo! All right, now we're going to go reverse for 20. Everybody ready? Everybody ready? Let's begin. 1,